Before spending your bankroll on my 5-spin method, first check if your casino has set itself up to have those tastes you want to collect. Now maybe you want to know how to test if your casino offers taste before heading off to the high limit room with a $500 bankroll. I know we're all gamblers, but I care nobody loses money when there's an easy and inexpensive test you can use first to check your casino setup. My 5-spin method takes advantage of a common casino business practice used by about 1 in 4 casinos. For casinos to be fair from a legal perspective, casinos which give out tastes must do so on all their slot machines. This is very helpful for us as we can use it to test if our casino gives out taste before, say, making big bets in its high-limit slot room. You could certainly test the 5-spin method in the high-limit room instead of using low-limit machines out on the casino floor, but that'd place your bankroll at high risk at 3 in 4 casinos to find the 1 in 4 casinos which is set up to offer tastes. Test if your casino gives out taste by heading out to the main casino floor. Find 20 slot machines with the smallest minimum bets you can find. The majority will be penny slots, which can be expensive to play even at minimum bet. Running this test out on the main casino floor still risks your bankroll, as the 5-spin method only works at 1 in 4 casinos. Those odds haven't changed, but the minimum bankroll needed is less outside of the high limit room. How much less? Well, if you play slot machines in New Zealand, penny slot machines still let you make 1-cent bets. But that's no longer generally true at U.S. casinos, where the smallest bets I've seen are 45-cent minimum bets on nickel machines and 68 cents on penny slots. What have you seen as the lowest bet at your casino? We're interested. Comment below to share with the rest of us. At 45 cents per bet, 5 bets on 20 nickel machines needs a $45 bankroll. But we want half or more of the machines to offer a taste for the test to be successful. If the first 10 machines require all 5 bets and gives no taste, you'll spend half your bankroll, or just over $20. This test used to be cheaper before casinos started raising all their minimum bets. For penny slot machines with an 88-cent minimum bet, we'd need a bankroll of $5 per machine. So for 10 machines with no taste, we'd spend nearly $50. In terms of results, if you don't win a taste on the first 10 machines, the casino has failed the test, and we conclude that casino doesn't give out tastes. Here's the test procedure. Put your chosen bankroll into a machine. Make 5 minimum bets, but stop if you win anything at all. This is the 5-spin method. Do this on 10 different slot machines, but keep track of how many machines gave you a taste. If you win anything on any of those 10 machines, continue until you've tested 20 different machines. While doing this, keep track of how many of those 20 machines gave you a taste before you moved on. Counting machines and machines that gave a taste isn't easy. The casino environment is very distracting and makes this counting difficult, especially if you're with someone. Now we can evaluate test results. Divide how many machines gave you a taste by how many machines you tested. Was it half of them or 50%? That's good. Was it 15 out of 20 or 75% of them? That's great. Was it just about all of them? That's excellent. But we're not done with our test evaluation. Next, look at how much bankroll you have left over. With 50% or more machines giving out tastes, what was your return? If you had an initial $100 bankroll, it's easy to determine your win percent. If it's now $84, like it was for me recently at Soaring Eagle in Michigan, where 16 out of 20 machines, 80%, gave a taste, your win percent is 84%. But if your bankroll is now over $100, say $161, then your win percent is 161%. That's what happened at Soaring Eagle the second time the test was run, after I tweaked the test procedure slightly, which I'll talk about later. Our first evaluation was to see how many machines gave out a taste. Our second evaluation is to determine our win percent. Now we come to our third evaluation. Is the 5-spin method worth doing at your casino? You might initially think an 84% return is terrible, but that's not necessarily true. An 84% return would be wonderful at super tight casinos where everyone else is losing far more. And you might initially think a 100% return is terrible, but not if your gambling goal is to earn points in your players club or play longer for greater entertainment, where you love the idea of being able to endlessly cycle your bankroll. Frankly, it's your decision if you're doing well enough, and that depends on your gambling goal. But what if your return is too small? Can anything be done? Yes. In this next video, I'll explain a change to the 5-spin test procedure which can improve your return, perhaps dramatically. I'll see you in the next video.